bring in Christa, if I could, let's talk about taking that one step further because incredulously, as we all know, Kim Porter, law enforcement at the time, just 10 miles from where this trial was happening against Derek Chauvin, accidentally, she says, pulled her gun instead of her taser and ended up shooting and killing Daunte Wright. And that is the funeral that we were watching live this morning. I mean, that I wonder if causes this to have a bigger, better effect nationwide in terms of really driving some system change, because this is not going away. It is staying front and center. Although the facts and circumstances were different in that shooting, still a tragic outcome. What are your thoughts?
I think this is why it is so important to have the Senate to take up and pass the George Floyd bill that's before it right now. We need to get rid of qualified immunity for police officers. We're trying to do it here in California right now. It is a travesty that it exists because what happens is that we cannot hold bad cops accountable in the civil setting, and they're not being held accountable in the criminal setting. I think this is a step in the right direction, but we all know the long history that this country has in convicting police officers or holding police departments accountable for their wrongful conduct. I think that you have systemic change that needs to happen. I think that there's some baby steps that are happening because of the awareness of what happened last summer following George Floyd's killing. But I think that that was also true because we were at that time a country on pause because of the coronavirus and the lockdowns that were occurring. So we were, I think, more sensitive and aware to what was going on around us. I know that a lot of people had personal awakenings that did not realize how deep the systemic problems were in this country. And so I think that we're moving in the right direction. I think that this is a small progressive step forward, but the George Floyd Justice and Policing Act needs to be passed by the U.S. Senate and signed by President Biden.
And excellent points all.